This Focus on Health segment is brought to you by Aurora Healthcare.
Hello and welcome to Focus on Health. I'm Ted Stefaniak. Today we're at the Aurora Health Center and we're going to be speaking with Steven Mui. He's an acupuncturist here at Aurora and we're going to be talking about cupping. Yeah, this little thing right here. How can this little cup provide big time relief? Well, thanks for joining us again, Steven. Before we get started, I know a little bit about cupping, and I'll just tell you a brief little story of the professional baseball team in Appleton. Before a game, there was a batter warming up. He had his shirt off, and he had so many bruises on his back, I thought, my gosh, this guy has got to get out of the way of these fastballs. He's taking hits. But it wasn't him being hit by a fastball. It was cupping. Mm-hmm. So I'm really interested to learn more about cupping, and it looked painful.
Yeah, so it does kind of look a little scary if you've ever seen it done, but there's relatively no pain. I describe it a lot like an inside-out massage. So rather than pushing on somebody, these cups, and you may see them like this, the clear ones that are a little more rigid, but then more recently they've even come out with silicone cups that are really nice for joints that you may be moving, knees, shoulders, that sort of thing, so they stay on there a little bit better.
Okay, so it's the cupping is actually drawing some blood to the surface then, correct?
Yeah, so it promotes circulation to the area. Our body has an amazing ability to take care of itself. But it needs oxygen and nutrients to do that. The way that our body gets oxygen and nutrients is through blood supply. So cupping is just one of those ways that if we hold a lot of tension, tends to be that the circulation isn't as good in that area. So cupping is one way that it helps release some of that tension and promotes circulation to that area so the body can heal itself.
All right. Mm-hmm. So it is some bruising, but no pain.
No, yeah. And the bruising typically goes away within a day or two. I usually tell people if they're going to go out in a backless dress or something that they might want to hold off on getting cupping until after their event.
Sure. Yeah. Well, we've got a volunteer today. Denise has decided to help us out. Thank you very much, Denise. And we're going to do a treatment on her calf right now with cupping.
Yeah. So for cupping, we'll find where she's had the injury, and typically we'll work a lot of the muscle groups. So even though the injury might be down in one area, there could be stagnation in other parts or tension in other parts of the muscle. So we have different sizes that'll go on different areas. And Denise, is that okay?
Fine.
Okay, thank you.
And if you couldn't hear, she said she's fine.
Yes. So what's nice about these silicone cups is that they stay on really well on bonier parts of the body. With the more traditional style, it's really hard to get those to stick on like a bony part of the body.
How long has cupping been around?
Cupping has been around for thousands of years. I think they've even shown it back in some of the ancient Egyptian times too. And you'll find it in lots of different cultures. I know Greeks will have some form of it. The Italians have some form of it. Persians have some form of it. Chinese have some form of it. Everybody argues over who invented it first. But it works,
that must mean it works.
Absolutely. In China, they call this grandma medicine. So it's something where it wasn't necessarily taught in schools, but it was just something that, before you could have a car that got to a hospital, people would have to walk a lot of distances to get medical care. So there was typically somebody in the village that would know something like this, so that they could take care of people that were working out in the fields or doing hard work.
Sure. How long does a cupping session typically last?
So typically we'll do 2 applications of the cups. They stay on for about 5 minutes. So in total between 10 to 15 minutes. And then with Denise, we're also going to do a little bit of stretching too. So again, with these silicone cups, it's really nice to have those on there because they tend not to fall off as much, and they're really easy to just pop right back on.
How you feeling, Denise?
Interesting.
Any pain though?
No pain.
Interesting, but no pain. So, I think that's a plus for most people. Who should seek out cupping therapy?
So cupping therapy is good for any sort of muscular pain. So if you're an athlete and you're doing a lot of physical activity, it is nice to have cupping done. I know that they do it for the football teams in the area, the baseball teams, a lot of colleges will have it. If you watch the Olympics, a lot of the divers and gymnasts would have it done. But also for people that maybe have some chronic pain issues, shoulders, low back especially, it really helps. The neck area has been shown to be really effective for treating different types of neck pain as well.
Mm-hmm. And in terms of relief, at what point should people start to feel relief from a cupping session, or will it take multiple sessions?
Some people will get relief the very first time. With other people, it might take up to 6 to 8 treatments, but we try to let somebody know that right away so that they know what they're getting into.
Okay. What's the best way to get involved if you are interested in cupping? What's the next step for somebody to get involved in cupping?
If you're getting cupping, you should always have it done by a qualified health professional. We do offer it within the Integrative Medicine Program at Aurora. All of our acupuncturists are trained in cupping.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you taking some time. Denise, you still doing good?
I'm doing great.
She's doing great. Thank you so much for helping us out. And Steven, thanks again for all your help.
Thank you.
If you have any questions about cupping and what these little things might be able to do to help you, you can get a hold of Steven here at Aurora at 303-8700. I'm Ted Stefaniak, and we'll see you next time on Focus on Health.
This Focus on Health segment has been brought to you by Aurora Healthcare.